Good morning.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn.
I know the camera's like real low and real up close and personal, but I was gonna set my camera up on the big tripod this morning, but I'm like, girl, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? We don't gotta be doing all that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get straight into this story time. It's been a little minute since we did a story time video, and y'all actually keep requesting it, so we're gonna get straight into this story time. Y'all like my throwback story times when I was real, I wouldn't even say mixy, but when I was real out there, real getting into shit, real. So today's story time, because y'all know I got to give y'all a little background doing this so everything just makes sense, everything just flows. This video is not going to be too long. Grab your snacks, grab your weed, and let's just get into the tea.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Her.
So I was thinking of juicy story times, like what should I do, what should I talk about, what should we really talk about? And it crossed my mind about when I had lost like one of my first best friends. Well, I can't even call this a best friend, because if he was my best friend, we would still be friends. Like, so this is not my current best friend, clearly, but one of my older best friends from that we used to go to school together and shit like that. So long story short, let me just get straight into it and give y'all a background story on how I lost my friend. Like, how I look, and it's like, it's crazy I'm saying it like that, because every time I think about the situation, it get me tight off rip, because it's just like, if you was really my mans, if we was really friends, like that situation wouldn't have been enough for us to just be like, oh fuck it, we're not gonna talk no more, or to give us any type of beef or argument or anything like that. But you live and you learn. I was like maybe 15, 16 at that time. I'm not even sure how old I was, so it was just like But yeah, so let's get back into the story of how I lost my friend. So me and this girl was super close. Like, when I say super close, we used to, like, to the point where we started messing around, like dibbling and dabbling and, like, you know, playing with each other and stuff like that. Like, we used to call each other girlfriend and shit like that, but like that was my mans, that was my right hand mans. We did everything together. Like, we went home from school together. She would come home straight after the school to my house, and we would chill, do everything we need to do together. I think she even played on the basketball team with me. Like, it was just, you know, it was just that type of dynamic. You know, young, innocent, you get close with somebody. Like, we literally knew everything about each other. But where I was living at the time, like, there was some boys that lived over there, like boys, girls, like, you know, just people our age, period. So one time she had came over my house, and I'm like, fuck it, let's just go outside, let's chill, let's, you know, we always in the crib. Like, she come over here, we mess around, we flirt with each other, we play and shit like that, do our homework, tell each other tea, gossip, like, you know, regular friendship. But like, we haven't been going outside, so sis, let's go outside. So I'm like, girl, let's go outside. So we go outside, and you know, I end up introducing her to everybody on the block, you know, the guys, the girls I know, just everybody, just so that if you outside with me, so clearly I'm gonna introduce you to people. So she meets them, right? So I don't want to even say, like, long story short, but like, she becomes friends with them too, and she starts talking to one of the boys, right? So mind you, these niggas lived in my neighborhood, like, so they been knew me before they knew her. So the one that she ended up talking to just so happened to be one of the guys that tried to talk to me before. Keep that in mind. So, you know, they talking or whatever, like, and I guess she decides that they want to, like, they decide they're gonna get into a relationship or start taking things seriously or whatever. But that was like the first red flag right there, because we messing around, we talking, you calling me your girlfriend, we doing all of this, but yeah, now you want to go get a boyfriend?
What?
And it's like, me, I'm real, like, even like sometimes with my friends, and which I learned to stop doing a long time ago when I was younger, but how I used to be is like, even with my friends, like, I would just be really overprotective. Like, I don't want nobody talking to you, I don't want, like, you're my friend type shit, you're my friend. And then we calling each other girlfriend and shit like that. So I'm just looking at the situation like,
hell no. Beat it. Beat it.
Like, girl, what type of funny shit are you really on? Like, what the fuck? And then there's this, like, you know how girls get when they get a boyfriend? Like, she started to just, I wouldn't say that she started to act weird, but shit just started to get real distant. Like, first of all, I'm the reason y'all even know each other. It shouldn't be an issue for me and you to be chilling or to go out or just to get food or whatever. Like, we're friends. What's the issue? Why are we, like, you know, falling apart, getting distant? But we still had to see each other in school. So, one day, like, let's just get straight into the juicy part. Like, one day, we was leaving school and her man would come and get her after school sometimes. Like, I didn't even give sis a name. I guess we're just gonna call her Girly. Like, so Girly, she used to basically have her man come get her after school. Her man, aka the friend that I knew from my block previously, ahead of time, that wanted to talk to me first. So he used to pick her up from school and, like, you know, like every other day or whatever, because he was older. So and he went to a different school too. So I think he used to get out early. Like, I don't even remember what the dynamic used to be, but he used to always be there after school by the time we got out, so that he could you know, see her, either take her home, go out to get her phone, see her before practice, whatever the case may be. So he come and get her one day, right? And we walking, we talking. There's a couple other friends with us and stuff like that. And somebody, like, one of our other friends, one of the other girls I was there, had said some slick shit to me, because I don't know if she knew the situation of, like, what me and the girl, like, how the dynamic of our relationship was before she got this boyfriend. But I feel like she did low-key because of the slimy shit that she said, because she the one who started this whole shit, right? So the other girl that was there, when she was walking with us down the hill, so it's Girly, the boy from my block, because they talk now, me, and like 2-3 other girls. So one of the other girls was like, they looked over at us and they was like, oh, something like, CiCi, you jealous? Girly got her boyfriend picking her up from school? Like, and y'all know me, because it's like, I looked, the record stopped. Because, excuse me, jealous of what? Jealous why? Like, why the fuck would I be jealous?
Beefing with who, how?
Not you. Who the baddest bitch? Not you.
Do you, like, me and this girl, like, please, I'm not jealous. Like, I'm not jealous. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This nigga wanted me first anyway. Like, why the fuck would I even be mad? Like, I was been trying to tell her, like, about this situation, because it's like, me and her, we talk, we tell each other everything. So it's like, it's not like she didn't know that. It's a nigga from the neighborhood. Why would you think that he wouldn't have said anything to me? Like, I see him all the time, we friends, whatever. I kept it like that because I wasn't interested in talking to him. But it's like, this girl done started some whole other shit because she heard her. I don't know if it was like because it was like one of the next days or the day after that, I went back to school or some shit like that, and like she was just being mad this and it wasn't talking to me. And I'm trying to find out, like, why? Like, what happened? Like, why you being mad, Mixie? And come to find out, she was mad about what was said when we was walking down the hill. Like, oh, what do you mean? You wanted him, I mean, he wanted you first. Like, you saying that like you could take my nigga and like all this other shit. And then we got into a whole big thing all because of a nigga.
Child. Anyway, so
in my head, I'm just like, I didn't even say anything disrespectful. I didn't say anything out of line. I didn't say anything crazy. All I said was, I'm not jealous. Like, that nigga wanted me first. I'm not jealous about none of that, because low-key, Girly wants me too. So it's like, what the fuck? Because like I said, we messing around after school. We playing around. Like, we dibbling and dabbling, doing our own little thing. So it's just like, y'all both want me. Why the fuck would we stop talking over some shit like that? Like, when I say me and this girl was locked in, like, we were inseparable. Like, everybody used to see us all day together in the school, whether it was in the hallways, in class, because we was in the same class, like, all type of shit. And that shit was just so whack to me, because I'm just like, you really? And then, like, the girl who had said it, like, they were still cool. They were still cool, and, like, that became, like, a whole big thing. Like, it was, they tried to make it on some, like, them against me shit. Like, they would talk about the situation or whatever, and I guess she would vent to her, like, yo, like, you, like, I feel like the girl was being mixy, because why would you say some shit like that? Like, you had to have known something, because ain't no way you just brung that up out of nowhere. Like, oh, you jealous that she, like, why the fuck would I be jealous when this girl want me and this nigga want me too? Like, I wasn't saying it to be petty or to be, but everybody knows me. I'm blunt, I'm upfront, I'm real. I'm gonna say what it is. And what it is that nigga wanted me before you even knew me, and you want me when you met me. Like, it is what it is. And now y'all talk. it's not like it's something that she didn't know. So it was just like, that shit was just mad corny to me. And that's how I lost one of my first best friends. Like, now just let that situation sink in real quick and just think about how whack that shit sounds. Like, that shit was just... And y'all wonder why I am the way I am now when it comes to just even having like certain friends or just people around me. Like, I'm good by myself. I like my circle to be small because people feel ways about little shit like that when they've said way worse or done way worse. Like, and I feel like the moment we stopped talking and she clicked up with the other girls, like, it was just free game. Like, everybody has so much to say about me after that, but it's just like, girl, like, I low-key made you who you are. Like, we got cool. I took you up under the wig. I bring you outside. I'm trying to show you shit. You leave me for this nigga who you mad that wanted me first. If that was the case, y'all should have never started talking. Like, you know. That's why I keep my friends group small, tighter than fucking me, okay? Because ain't no fucking way. And it really irks me. The more I sit here hot thinking about it, now that I'm talking about it and saying that shit out loud, like, that shit was so corny, that shit was so whack. Like, nobody was the bigger person in the situation to just say, like, oh, what was said was not that serious. Everybody was on some, why would she say that? Why would she say that? Why would she say that? Trying to chew me up. Like, I'm blunt, I'm real. I didn't say anything disrespectful. I could have said, no, your nigga wants to eat my pussy. Like, your nigga wants me. Like, your nigga wanna. I mean, like, come on. Of course, I wasn't as developed and shit as I am now. But it's just like, still. Because we had to be like, we started being friends maybe like 15, 16, and like on. Until we got into that situation anyways. So it was just like, you wasn't really my mans. I don't know if it was a situation where you was insecure. You really thought that I was like the girl anyways. Girlie was insecure and she thought that I was going to talk to her nigga after that or try to do some sneaky shit and be messing with him behind her back. But it's just like, girl, like, let's be real. If I wanted that nigga, I could have had that nigga from when he tried to talk to me before we met you. So it's just like, it's like nobody was thinking. Everybody was just running off what the first thing that they heard came out of my fucking mouth. And that shit just, it just sent our class into a frenzy for like a good, I want to say 2 weeks. It was just like the biggest thing because we were from being like this. Every time I would either go to the bathroom in school, like anything, we was always together like this. To just not being seen together at all. Not hanging out after school, not being with each other. She was straight with her nigga like all the time. I think she even ended up getting pregnant, like a whole bunch of shit. Like, shit was just crazy to me. That was a mixy ass situation, a mixy ass unnecessary situation at that, because it's just like, if we was as close as I would have thought at that time with how we were hanging out, she would have just came to me and been like on some, yo, like, y'all ever did anything before? Or like, you know, just asked all the questions she wanted to ask. Like, do you like him? Is he somebody that you would talk to? No, that didn't come to mind. Everybody just jumped straight to, oh, I'm not talking to this bitch no more. I gotta cut this bitch off. Like, girl, why? Why for these niggas? These niggas? And it's crazy because even with me being the age that I am now, I just feel like females are still like that. Females are boy crazy. Like, they'll make it work 1,000,001 times with the same ancient nigga, but won't try to fix or repair their relationships or try to maintain their friendship relationships. I mean, anyways, like, that shit is corny to me. But yeah, that's the story on how I lost my first motherfucking best friend. My next story time though, because I wrote something down while I was thinking about them, because I'm just like, nah, the way I be acting for them, I might as well just be having my topics ready to talk about, because y'all know I like to talk about real life things. Like, that's how you could really get into it, when you really lived it and experienced it. Whether people think it's a little whack situation that doesn't matter or doesn't deserve light, whatever it is, I'm gonna talk about it if I feel like it was something that was just, that grinded my gears, or it's just really, I can't wrap my head around that. Like, when I say we were like this, all I said, all little old me said was, I'm not jealous. That nigga been trying to talk to me. That nigga been was on my hiney. That nigga been from when they first see me over there. Like
sexy. That's why they want me. Cause I'm sexy. Cause I'm sexy. If y'all want me, just call me a snack.
I just hate even getting into situations about even involving a nigga with a female, because it's just like niggas don't even deserve that much energy. Like what the fuck? Since when did a nigga deserve that much energy from a female? Or even to come into a friends group and destroy it? That nigga don't got a ring on not one of our fingers, so why the fuck are any of us? And I didn't even talk to the nigga because I didn't even want to, so it's just like Sharkeisha.
Y'all the ops, I keep telling y'all. Y'all are the ops.
No. But I'm high now. I think I might just record the other story time now. I might not post it as of yet because clearly I'm gonna have to just post this one and then let these videos rock out for a little bit, because I just posted a video yesterday and see how I like it. I don't know, because it's looking like it's about to rain outside. It's May 10th. My birthday's in 9 days now. It's May 10th, mad early in the morning. I brushed my hair up and put it in a bun, because at this point I'm ready to just wash my hair again and do my hair for my birthday. I'm ready to get my nails done. I'm tired of looking so regular and plain and all natural. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because I can still take care of me like this. But you see, that's my problem. I gotta stop saying I'm gonna take people nigga, because people be getting offended by that. Like even if you really not, even if you just playing, like that shit. I gotta come get you one of these, because it got people bothered. Even when you don't do anything, it's just like, the people that's meant to be in my life are in my life. If she was gonna be a real friend, or if she was gonna be somebody that I needed in my corner, then she would still be here. That's just how I see it. Like, you gonna stop talking to me over some whack ass shit like that and over a nigga that you know you probably still gonna be talking to anyway. Like, girl, pack it up. But I don't want this video to be too long, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Had to come and give y'all a little story time or whatever, because y'all like my business. So stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you guys in my next motherfucking video.
All white, these ain't no Harachis. Bad bitch, 50 flow, eating hibachi.
Damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn.